What's up, music makers? Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a while, mainly because when I was starting out as a music producer, it's a question I asked myself: whether do you need a website anymore as a music producer, and what are the benefits of having a website? And on top of that, like, sort of what is the sort of template for setting yourself up as a music producer and a website to sort of display not only your services but what you do, and sort of be the perfect representation of yourself, your services, in one place. We'll call it a hub. Now again, I wanted to make this video because I always struggled when I was at university understanding like what I'd get from having a website and whether it would be beneficial, especially nowadays where a lot of things tend to be more social media based. And again, like, there's things like you could do everything separately without having to have everything in one place. Like, you can have WhatsApp, you can have your Instagram to reach out and get stuff. Like nowadays, if you're a beat seller, you can just base yourself on BeatStars and you can just algorithmically go through there and then just collect emails through there. And it lends to the question, like, website, again, a long time ago, that's the sort of thing that you could really do, but you can still gather the data, get customers, and use your website to not only get more work as a producer, a songwriter, but also at the same time have the best representation of yourself and have everything in one place, where if someone comes and asks you like, hey, like, can I hear some of your stuff, you can literally send them a link to your website and you know that's the perfect representation of you. Now in this video, I'm going to show you a website that I created using Wix for myself, and I do a lot of different things. If you follow this channel, you know that I have a lo-fi project going on. I do my own music. I also sell beats. I have a beat store, which is also a very hot topic of this video because I have set up my own beat store, and also my producing services where I have a couple of freelance sites that I'm on. But again, because I'm on these freelance sites, this is just for producing services, for ignoring them. So let's dive into my website and show you what it is that I'm talking about. So this is the home page, and I've tried to keep it as simple as possible because when I send people the link, I want them to know exactly what service they need to go to, because I could think of 6 different reasons that people want to visit my website. And these are the 6 reasons here. So you've got my beat store, my producing services, my Patreon, my music, lo-fi, and to want to get in touch in general. So I feel like if I had these 6 points nicely displayed, then it makes it a lot easier. So you can just send people a link just straight to the website and they can choose the service that's best for them. Obviously, I've got my Patreon as well. I've also got a get in touch bar at the bottom, and one of the big main things why having a website, and that is the email capture. Now you're going to see this come up a lot on the website as we go through, but one of the many important things which you should not underestimate is email marketing, especially if you're watching this someone who watched my beat videos. Again, we're going to get to that. So the first thing I want to show you, obviously, like here we've got kept it really simple, songwriter producer, and I've just got my face there. Hello, that's me from 2018. I actually haven't changed at all, to be honest. Haven't grown any more facial hair, which is a bit disappointing. But anyway, this is my beat store, so we'll click on that first and go through to it. One of the things I noticed is that I don't have it opening a separate tab. That become very messy for any sort of customer to your website. You don't want to open too many tabs because then you might get confused. And we've got this cool little loop going on here. Like, I use Canva, I exported this, and I've got a little theme going on here with my logo, and this is my type beat channel. So if you're someone who watches my beat videos, and this is going to be the part that interests you, I'm making my own beat store. Now, the beautiful thing about this is you can sell beats through a website. All you've got to do is use an embedded code on BeatStars, and then you can pop up a website right here. So scrolling, this is all my beats. I focus on pop beats on here. As you can see, pop type beats. I do make sort of like, have made trap beats in the day, like earlier this year, but I stopped doing trap beats because they weren't doing anything for me. Pop beats is like what I do production wise, is what I do artist wise. So eventually this is what I've gone into, and it always updates. Like, this is a beat that I uploaded yesterday, and you can just press and play, and it plays. Now again, like, it's just really handy because you got your own search bar here, and again, this is all embedded. So if I wanted to search for, like, I don't know, a Charlie Puth type beat, click on it, and there you go. All the Charlie Puth type beats load up on there. So again, it's great to have, and the best thing is you can then display codes for anyone going. So you can obviously, those of you who have BeatStars will know you can create promo codes, and at the moment I do limited time offer 10% off all licenses, and I've got a promo code here, which, by the way, if you're watching this video and you want to buy some pop beats, then go ahead, use this link. And also I like to display bulk deals I do as well. Just this morning I woke up to an order where someone had used the buy 2 get 2 free. So someone had purchased 4 of my beats, and obviously there was a discount on there. But again, like, it's just a really good way because I only sell licenses, I don't sell stuff outright. So again, having it as simple as possible to read. So like when you go onto the website, it's just Joe Gorchy Music, pop beats. I listed a couple of type beats below just to help people out, and in the red to make it bold, there's the promo code. And then just like again, I wanted to highlight this exclusive deal which I've got set up on here. So it encourages, like you're trying to upsell from the get-go in your Beat Store. And again, it's very simple. It's just out at the top, and it's just the embedded code at the bottom, and then just a little bit more of an explanation of the different type of licenses at the bottom. And of course, at the bottom, the email marketing. Very good to have this in again. Normally, a light box or a little box will pop up here, but because I opened this prior to recording this video, it hasn't popped up, but it will come up with again, like an email capture box where it offers another percentage off, I believe a 20% off if you enter your email. So again, this is all about capturing emails and setting up for email marketing. And once you've got an email of a customer, that's someone you can constantly retarget to, obviously without spamming their email account. But if you've watched such YouTube channels like Heat, for example, you will know that email marketing is a very important thing in the beat selling world. So yes, that's my beat channel. And then we'll just quickly skip through to producing services. Again, I've kept the theme with the red, grey and white. I don't know why, it's not my favorite color red, but I just felt like it felt right. And I kept it simple at the top. I've got my logo here, and then it's like a easy get in touch straight away. And below it's just an explanation as well as prices at the moment. So yeah, some of you may look at that and think that's cheap, some expensive. But again, at the moment, I think due to the current climate, I don't want to feel like I'm overcharging, but at the same time, I need to feel like I'm making money for time I put in. So this is the service I'm charging at the moment. Some of you might look at that and think, wow, you're charging a lot. And some of you may look at that and think you're not charging a lot at all. But these are just the prices that have been doing well for me and been able me to pay rent. And then below, I've just got a nice little display of photos with links to some of the songs I've worked on, which again, like, it's just nice to know. Now, one thing I would add to this website, which I'm going to, is up here I'm going to pop up some little audio boxes where people can listen to past productions. That's the only thing that's missing from this channel. But again, trying to keep it as simple as possible, because the main thing I want to do is, because this website is, you can actually use this with the free version of Wix, but having to get in touch is you're trying to encourage people to get in contact with your email, and that way you can send invoices on there and do the transaction over an email. You don't have to do the transaction on the website. It's a good way to save money, get your website up there. And then the next couple of things as well is I've got my my music, which you can click on it, and that's just sending me to a smart link, which I highly recommend you check out ToneDent if you want free smart links. And again, you can like do the whole linking all your accounts together. If we just go back to the home, I've done the exact same thing for Jofi. This is a slightly different smart link. This is by HypeEdit, and again, like, I'm not endorsed by them, but I highly recommend you check them out. They are really good. You have to pay $6.99 a month, but again, like, this smart link is for my lo-fi, and it's great. Like, it's just so easy to set it up. And again, like, it's really simple but effective. Of course, I've got my social bar. I've had a couple of people contact me on WhatsApp going through the website, which has been very handy. So those of you who may have not thought about using WhatsApp before, I highly recommend you use that. And of course, the biggest one for me is just to get in touch, because a lot of people, sometimes they, even if like they think they know what they're looking for, a lot of people just like to reach out to you. So always leave all your socials there. Even LinkedIn, like LinkedIn, it's like more of like the business side, but you never know what connections you might make through there. And yeah, there's shamelessly TikToks at the bottom, but I don't even post on TikTok, so don't bother looking on there. But yeah, guys, that is the website. Now, one thing I want to emphasize just before we end this video is whether I put myself back onto full screen. Websites is something that you can set up for free. I've got a custom domain, which is joegorchy.com, and it represents me that way, and people, if they want to search me, it'll be easy to find up. But also, there's a lot of different things you can go into on Wix where it's about the SEO and setting yourself up. So you can search Beat Store and mine could come up. But this is just a great way to put everything together, because you could do email marketing and you could just use this link here, the embedded link for the Beat Store, to send people to there. And again, because we're trying to capture emails, and this is the whole point of this website, it's the hub. You don't have to always send people to this. So if you're like, you want to release music, you don't have to send people to the website to go click on your music. You can just send them straight to the smart link. But it's just good to have this all here, because someone who might potentially want to work with you might think, oh, okay, what else do they produce? Like, say like a pop producer comes to me, but they're more on the lo-fi side of pop music and didn't know that. They can also see that there's an extension of what I can do. Or some people might want to like see if you're like a multi-talented kind of producer and someone might look at this and think, wow, they do a lot, but at the same time keeping it simple so people can go to exactly where they want to go. But yeah, guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, hit that subscribe button. It's the best way to support the channel. And again, if you want to make your website for free, I highly recommend that you check out Wix.com and GoDaddy. They're two websites that you can do this all for free. And for you beat makers out there, again, you can embed the codes. I can do tutorials, or there are tutorials out there to how you can use an embedded code to create a beat style player so you can sell your beats on a different website that's not just on BeatStars. So if that's something that's interests you, and then you can capture email addresses. But yeah, guys, good luck with all this. Keep making music, and I will see you in the next video.